Let's go on to the next game. Oh, the button's not jammed anymore. Surprising. Macross, which is based off the Macross anime, I think. Something like that. Yes, pointless long intro, well actually pointless intro in general, but after that we get to start as Valkyrie, and in this game you fly around and shoot stuff. It's a very challenging game, and the important thing is to not get hit, the important thing is to not crash into the enemies like I did there. Trust me, if you're going to crash into anything, make sure it's a bullet, because crashing into the enemies deals far more damage. In fact, you'll probably die in about 4 bullets. 4 enemies rather. Which makes the game incredibly cheap. Magic Jewelry. A bit strange that they use the British spelling on the menu, but whatever. CJ, I'm not even going to bother going for that because I already did in the last video of this game. And yes, the game is a Columns clone, as you can clearly see. Not much more I could say about this one, really. Really, there really isn't much more to say about this one. Stop asking me to say more things about this game, I cannot think. And I didn't even intend to do that, funny enough. But whatever, I'll take what I can get. And yes, not much more to say about this one, other than Sega Ripoff! Sega Ripoff! Sega Ripoff! I hate you, New York! And Frank Sinatra for spreading the news. Anyway, next game. Okay, I think we're coming to the end of this video. Mag Max. Yes, Mag Max. As you could probably guess, this is yet another mediocre shooter. Haven't had one of these in a while, I don't think. And yes, in this game, you shoot stuff. Which isn't on the screen yet, because the game takes a while to get going. Yes, you shoot these things which don't actually do anything to you, because you're an evil bastard. Okay, those things do attack you, but whatever. Yeah, let's blow up these things, just because we can. And yes, we are now a deformed robot. Oh yes, we can go underground, going underground. In a mediocre shooter, but we are playing going underground, and underground has nothing to do with this game, but I don't really care. Anyway, next game is Mappy, the arcade classic, of course. Never released outside of Japan, this version, for whatever reason. And yes, the game itself is pretty damn good. A classic, like I said. And yes, I personally don't think of this as fondly as a lot of people do, but it is a good game. I will give it that. See, I just own that pink cat. I'm not sure why the cats are pink, but whatever. Okay, and apparently the cat did. No, apparently the mouse did that rather. No, the other cats. I'm getting the characters confused because I'm an idiot. And let's finish the level, or round, or whatever, and I did that because I'm an idiot. Yep, there we go. That's Mappy in a nutshell. Without the bonus stages. I think this is the last game I'm going to do on this part, is Millipede. Another classic, which I'm sure you're all aware of. And Millipede is a pretty awesome game that's kind of like Centipede, only with a different insect. Or something. Yes, kill spiders, kill! Now, the important thing is to not get killed, because that's kind of important in any game. And yeah, as you can see, it's a pretty simple game, and it's a pretty addicting and pretty awesome one. As you can clearly see. See, I just completely own those things. Where we are going to play Load Runner 2, as the menu calls it. And yes, Load Runner, or Championship Load Runner. This game is basically Load Runner, except it's next to impossible to actually play because these stage designs are basically absolutely insane. They're as much so as your average high school murderer. You know, those ones like Eric Harris and such. I personally do not approve of those people because they're evil. Much like this game is, because you can't beat it unless you're like a complete god of Load Runner, which I am not. So screw it, let's go into game number 55, I think it is. Oh yes, now we get to some of the best hacks on here. It's my favourite one, Spa! Oh yeah, Spa, the best game ever made. Round 1. Furry versus furry. They should call us the... So they should call us the WFW or something. Okay, I'm doing incredibly badly this time. Like, I actually lost a round. I hate you! Anyway, let's move on to the next game. And now this one is probably the worst game on here in my personal opinion. Why? Because it's a really badly done hack of, what's it called? It's a really badly done hack of a Duck Hunt, which has some of the worst music on here, and yeah, I mean, it's like, why do the UFOs make duck sound effects? I mean, is a duck piloting the UFO? Is the game mocking you for not having Duck Hunt on here? Well, not the proper mode. Well, I don't know, maybe the ship's mocking you for buying this thing in the first place. But yes. Next game on here is Othello. Now, when I saw this on the menu, I was expecting this to be the one made by, I think it was made by HAL Laboratory, but I could be wrong. But yeah, but sadly I'm wrong. Instead, it is some really bad unlicensed version made by Bitcorp. Yep, there we go. As you can see, the graphics are basically a neon nightmare, to put it simply. Okay, oh, like I said, I already want to show you that menu screen just because it looks so awesomely bad. But I'll load it up again. Yeah, because unfortunately we have to go for this gruelingly long intro every single time we start the game up. You can kind of see why I hate PAL emulation. Whatever. Yeah, here we go. I just love the graphics on the screen. You got this bloke smoking a spliff or playing Othello. First off, what the hell is it with that chair he's sitting on? Like, it looks like it's made from like shoes or something. Second off, why are the green pieces and red pieces? It makes no sense. And third off, just look at his face. I mean, you could totally smoke with a spliff. Anyway, let's play against primary level. And yeah, the graphics are pretty poor. The sound effects are rather annoying, as you'll hear in a second. You get that beep throughout the whole game. There's no music at all, which is probably a blessing in disguise because it's an unlicensed game. And yeah, it's Othello. It's like, you know, it's like, yeah, it's Othello. There's nothing special about this game whatsoever. It's just, yeah, it's a board game. I also love the two blokes on the side of the screen. And just the blue one's really happy because I suck at Othello. Let's go on the next game because I'd rather not play that. Let's play Puyan because I can. Yay, Puyan, the arcade classic made by Konami. Although I think this version was by Hudson, I think. But yes, in this game, you get to shoot stuff. Or something. You pop balloons, which are being held by wolves. Or something. Yeah, I attack you. For great justice. Yeah, I pop your balloon. Your water balloons of death will not stop me. Ha! You cannot beat me. For I am the Pirate Gaming Heavy. Pac-Land. I've got no idea why they didn't include Pac-Man instead, but Pac-Land, push start button. Will do. Yeah, Pac-Land. Starring Pac-Man himself. Now the controls in this game are very weird because you have to use the A and B buttons to move and the D-pad to jump. I've got no idea who thought that would be a good idea. It makes no bloody sense. But yes, in this game you have to dodge ghosts, flying planes, kind of like Sky Kid. kind of like you playing against Sky Kid or something. And yeah, and Pac-Man himself, I'm not sure what's his expression. Maybe he's running late for a meeting in the packed board or something. I don't know. Personally, I prefer Pac-Man World for PlayStation. But there we go, break time. And why has he gone to church? I've got no idea. Maybe he's getting married to Miss Pac-Man. Who knows? But now, next game, Pandemar. See what this is. Yes, Pandemar. Okay, anyway, yes, Pandemar. A really bad hack of Super Mario Bros. With a level select. No, I don't want to go into the demo play. I want to play this game, which is because it's so bad. Yes, in this game you play as a panda, killing side ducks by jumping on them. I don't think that ever happened in a Pokemon. But, yes. Yeah, the hacking is so obvious. It's like, they might as well not even hack the game at all. I mean, you know, it's like, who the hell is going to mistake this for a completely new game? I don't care who you are not going to mistake this for a new game. Only, I swear, like, even a 12-year-old will know that this is a hack of Super Mario. I like that, by the way. Thank you. But yes, after okay, why isn't the run button working? Okay, apparently it is now. Okay, let's get the firepower because we can, because we win at this game, or something. Yes, let's attack those shell things with like an extra eye on them, which makes them look like the Technodrome from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or something. You can see the brick patterns don't look right; they look stupid. Yes, you have the annoying Psyducks to play against. And yes, not much more to say. So let's go on to the next page, where we get to play Penguin. Which isn't actually Penguin, but is rather Obaki no Kyutaru, Wan Wan Panic. Yes, I don't even know why I bothered to remember the title. But yes, I believe this is based off an anime about some kind of penguin ghost or something. Something tells me this is kind of concepts that King Peppy will be partial to. I know he can't be obsessed with penguins for some odd reason, but I'm not going to go there. And yes, in this game you get to go around and doing stuff like flying. If I can figure out how to get the flying down. Okay, I'd like to do just... No! You're not killing me, you stupid dog! Ha! You died. Let's collect the sushi! Yeah! You collect food to replenish your power. Anyway, next game. What's next? Route 16. Route 16 Turbo. Based off an arcade game made in, I think it's 1980 or something. What you have to do in Route 16 Turbo is you have to go around and collect stuff while not crashing into the other cars. Well, that's what I got from the gist of it anyway. Pretty easy, but like I say, to the easy difficulty, but whatever. And yes, not much more you could say about this one really. Other than it's a game where you drive around and yeah. I'm not entirely sure why they like numbered the different areas. Maybe so make the place look less boring or something. Yeah, let's just call places random numbers like 87 and James Bond reference here. And okay, I can't even go there, so screw that.